The Bishop Sheen Ecumenical Housing Foundation was established with the fundamental belief that people have a right to the basic elements of survival, particularly shelter. For more than 4 decades, Sheen Housing has been an advocate for families who need assistance, ranging from home repairs to help for first-time home buyers to rental assistance.
They were our lifesaver. They gave us back everything we worked for 29 years.
Saved our house.
Saved our house. Saved our life.
Bob and Sheila Nowak worked hard and saved enough money to buy a house. When a beaver dam behind their property was breached, the Nowaks' property was flooded and their home was damaged. Around the same time, Bob Nowak, who had always done all the repairs to the home, was electrocuted at work and became totally disabled.
I was literally at my wit's end, didn't know what to do. My friend came over, had coffee, and she said to me that she heard about Bishop Sheen, that they helped people that were financially in a situation where they needed help on their house, and that they would come in and fix damage to your home if you qualified. And she told me, why not try, Sheila? What have you got to lose? When Bob got electrocuted, I knew I had to suck up my pride and try to find somebody that could help us. And when my friend told me about Bishop Sheen, I thought, well, you know what? Even if they could just give you a furnace, it would take such a load off you. You know, I never took anything in my life from anybody. I've always worked my whole life. I thought, they're not going to help us. My faith in humanity was like, I don't think I had any at that point in time. And Bishop Sheen gave it back to me because they stepped up and helped us.
Often, families have a hard enough time just making the mortgage payment. When a major repair is needed, like a roof, for instance, they don't have the resources to have the work done.
You know, we've always tried to keep our place looking nice, and Art has always done all the painting, and due to his illness, he wasn't able to, so I really didn't know what we were going to do about the painting of the house, but it was kind of degrading to see the house go down like that.
Art and Laura Tierson have lived in the same house for 53 years, but after Art got ill, the list of things that needed to be fixed grew until it was well beyond their ability to tackle.
Oh, Bishop Sheen did a lot more than we expected them to do. We thought maybe if they would just do the electrical service, that would make us happy. And we were surprised they were willing to paint the house. And I wanted a new floor in my kitchen, but I didn't think Bishop Sheen would even consider that, but it was rippling. The carpet was rippling, and so they did all that. This is our home. This is our memories. As long as we're able, we hope to stay here. If Bishop Sheen hadn't come in here to do some of the work, we might not have been able to. We might have had to sell the place and go to an apartment or something. So without Bishop Sheen, we probably wouldn't be here now.
For most of the families we work with, Bishop Sheen's assistance makes the difference between staying in their home or leaving it. Often a relatively small investment on the part of our housing fund preserves a family's hard-earned equity in their home and prevents them from having to make painful choices about paying for shelter over food. And often Bishop Sheen's housing fund is the only source of funding available for these families.
I went to so many agencies told me no, they wasn't able to help. They either said my husband made too much money or we get too much money from Social Security pension. And that's what they would help. They said you have to be under the guideline in order to get help. But Rosemary and Bishop Sheen, I must have a different program that had, and she's the only program that said yes.
Rosa Payne and her husband Marvell have lived in their 3-bedroom home in the city of Rochester since 1973. Marvell is now in a nursing home, and Rosa found herself unable to keep up with the needs of the family homestead.
If I lost my house, I would have to go to either my children's house or a facility. And my children's home was too small. I couldn't go there, so I would have to go to a facility. And that's what makes it so uncomfortable me thinking about those things. So now, with the way my house is now, I can stay in my own home and be comfortable in it.
Talk to any of the people that the Bishop Sheen Ecumenical Housing Foundation has helped over the years, and you're likely to find people happy for the chance to stay in their homes.
I just wanted Bishop Sheen to know that they had provided the best they could possibly provide for us. And it came from the heart. We really, truly appreciated everything they did for us.
Right.
I would like to say to the people at Bishop Sheen that work so hard to raise the money to help the people that so desperately fall between the cracks, you keep up the tremendous work that you do, because you give people back their dreams and their hopes and their beliefs. So don't ever stop, Bishop Sheen. Just keep on going.